Hello, everybody. I'm back in my hotel room in Rochester, and I'm currently packing my bag. I'm spending my morning here before attending the Foam Pro Tour as a spectator with, getting all my gear packed up and sorted out and wrapped up in tons of bubble wrap. And once I'm back from taking a look at what the others are doing at the Foam Pro Tour, I'll pick up the rest of my stuff because I'll be leaving tomorrow very early in the morning, returning to Germany. 26 hours, fun times will be had, I'm sure, just like the way here. Before I start forgetting things, because I'm old, I was so glad and happy to be here, for sure. It was a very, very great experience. So many nice, friendly, open, interesting, colorful, powerful, fun people to hang out with, for sure. I think the entire weekend I had like one not so great interaction with a person, and I only like ever witnessed a second person to be maybe on a not really appropriate behavior. That's it. That's amazing for an entire weekend with hundreds of people from all over the country here, and quite some international dudes. Not as many as could be, but there were some there. So that's really, really outstanding, I would say. I didn't see any brawls, fightings whatsoever. Yes, sometimes the noise level got a bit elevated, for sure, and some moderators had probably to discover that using a lot of tact at some point is not yielding results, so they had to start yelling at people. That is life. If you can't deal with that, don't go to such an event. What's to say about this? Again, I'm thrilled. It was pretty much what I was hoping for. Not perfect by any means, certainly not perfect. There's always room for improvement. I was just judging based on what I've seen on so many videos about the last few Endwars and FoamCons. So let's start with FoamCon. It was amazing. I saw so many really nice, modded, painted, altered, classic, rare blasters in one giant room. That was just ridiculously cool to see. There were so many nice people like winning their stuff or showcasing it even or just hanging out like the A team. They were so just chill dudes just hanging out saying, yeah, we're here. Awesome. It was just fun talking to people, and that's the point also where I realized that surprisingly many people watched like this loadout video that I did, because at that point I figured, hey, nobody did this, maybe I should, why not? And that was I think one of the most fun experiences this weekend. Everybody was like, oh yeah, hey, you are the German guy, you are the one with the loadout video, right? You really came here from Germany, really? Yes. If I say I do something, then I do something, and that was a bit surprising maybe, but it was cool. I felt like a super little tiny sort of, I don't know, online person, whatever. Yeah. Other than that, I took a very long look at the Dart Zone blasters. Really amazing, and one of the booth persons there, girls, also kind of like operate the camera for me, so I can do a short review or preview for those for our Nerf Club channel. Everybody visit the German OWL Nerf Community online channel, please. It's all in German, you won't understand it, but that's my main outlet for Nerf. And the Game Face people, they were super busy when I was at the booth, but at least I got a free drink, which was nice. And later on at the Endwar event itself, during a break, I was able to like chat pretty long with one of their guys, Christopher. So thanks, Christopher, in case you're watching this. Really nice talk, and thanks for giving me the chance to like try out the blaster also for our channel. So FoamCon, amazing, just amazing. What I was a bit miffed is that was like the only downside for me, that Out of Darts had a booth, yay, but didn't sell anything. I was given a big shopping list from friends in Germany on what to get from there. And well, the good news is that containment crew stepped up, and very big thanks to the guys from containment crew. You guys are all awesome. Like, seriously, you helped me out so many times this weekend. Unbelievably great, guys. So you guys supplied me with motors for the German community and a couple other things. And yeah, and when I broke my Perseus, you guys supplied me with a plethora of sticky tape. So I wouldn't have been able to run that thing without you guys. So much appreciated. Yeah, and it was long, and time passed so fast, and at some point we all got kicked out a little bit earlier than planned, and that's where I realized, there's like no room to store my stuff, which was one of my big questions from the beginning. Where do I put my gear between FoamCon and Endwar? Because there was a time period between that. And since the room situation was, let's say, slightly unclear, some vendors were stuck in the same problem. I didn't have a car. And again, containment crew to the rescue. Those guys took over my gear, which wasn't much. And they held on to it, so it's just an indicator how awesome people were this weekend. No questions asked. Sure, we'll do that. You know, give them my phone number. And I got my gear back late at night. And even though one of the guys was really car sick and not feeling well, still got it back. Wow. Awesome. So, large break, food trucks outside, they were pretty good for sure. So I got rehydrated and got food, and that was all good. And then went over through campus, and yes, sure enough, we got instructions at FoamCon where to go, and that didn't match up with anything I found out beforehand. So I don't know the litany of channels where this information should have been provided through, but it was not on the Facebook page for a long time, if at all. I can look at it later, but yeah. Anyways, so showed up there, and more people showed up, and on the way there, I totally got lost. I met this one guy, Alex, who turned out super nice, and he was basically, I don't know if he was his sidekick or he was my sidekick, but for the entire first mission, we just like clung together, two lost souls on the way to, trying to survive. He did. I did not. But it was very close. I think like 30 seconds before the end of the mission, I got tagged in the back on my backpack, so I didn't realize it at first, but somebody yelled, "Hey, I got you." It's like, yes, I know, you got my backpack. And it's like, no, I got you. It's like, oh, okay, I'm out, I guess. And then mission over. It's like, seriously, 30 seconds? I was a tiny bit disappointed. My goal was like to survive mission 1 and maybe mission 2, maybe. And I almost got there. Close enough that I wasn't, mad or anything. What I didn't like though was that some people got told, apparently, including us, by some mod, at the end of the mission, if you don't get all the stamps, we were like running around getting stamps or punch outs, then you're auto dead. If you don't get all of these things and like make your way to the escape, which was drag, handing out special punches, then you're just not surviving mission 1. And the thing was, there were like pauses between him handing it out. It's like every 5 minutes, just 5 people got through. And the thing was, we ran in circles and circles and circles, and the first 4 stations were easy, really easy. That was fun and good. And then we went to the center thingy, and nobody knew then where the extraction point would be. It was drag, but we didn't get that information. Why didn't we get that? Because the mission briefings were posted on YouTube, which is a fun idea, unless like me, you don't have a data plan and you can't watch that. So yes, I'm 1 out of 700 attendees, I don't know. But for me, it was just impossible to follow the mission briefings. And all the others who also didn't get it, I mean, they obviously watched it or heard it, they also didn't get it. And so that was a bit the theme this weekend: lack of communications, misunderstandings, a lot of it. That was one of the things that I really think could have been done better. Okay, so mission 1 was over. I dropped off my gear, turned into a zombie, which was kind of good because as a zombie you don't run around with so much stuff, so you're not getting like so worn out anything. And so I did my very best to get humans. I didn't manage to get a single human. Even not good zombie. I discovered it's fun. I'm just not good at it. And yep, just before midnight, last mission was canceled. There was also a bit of a problem there. The humans weren't happy because they were like mowed down by the horde. Yay. And the zombies weren't exactly super happy either because it just was as a perceived unsafe spot. Too cramped, too much concrete. People got hurt. We had a couple people where the game had to be paused for them to be treated. So that was that. And anyways, I was back at the hotel late at night. Just, had some refreshments and showered, of course, and then just like was knocked out for a couple hours. Day 2, more of the same. Got up, had breakfast, got ready, picked some stuff up here at the hotel, and then went on to the mission briefing, which turned out to be again a YouTube video. So by that time, luckily, I talked with others and they were sharing that with me. So I sort of had a vague idea that we mostly had to eat humans. So I tried. And that was all Saturday. It was a lot of running around of camp house. A lot of running around of camp house. I think this entire weekend, my counter says like 55 or 60,000 steps. Ridiculous. So I got movement, a lot of it. Everybody who thinks this is not like a sport is wrong. This is like insanely taxing on you. My shoes started to give out. The sole of my left sneaker got loose, and again, duct tape to the rescue. Everything was falling apart, including me. Yeah, so it was hot. It was a lot of rehydration necessary, and we were hunting down humans and humans. Again, the mission briefings, I never really quite understood most of them, but it worked. My big issue was finding vending machines. This entire campus was devoid of any trash bins or vending machines. Why? I finally found one not working one and one working one. And again, I mentioned this a couple times, but super nice people helped me get the non-working one to work. And so the guys who did that know who you are. So you guys rock, because you suck, but you rock, right? Anyways, it was just fun. And then it was time for the final mission. There were not that many humans left. The zombies got split up in a couple groups with tasks to do. We had to like protect a salesman who had this weird like dog toy launcher thing, whatever. That was amazing to witness if you fired that off. And we got him safe for a very long time, very, very long. And at some point, finally, there was like one human in charge, and I think one of them got through. And then the humans kind of disappeared, and we were all like paused by the mods, it seemed. And we all thought, yes, now this preparation for the final stand happens. And then somebody from the mod team says, no, the humans are heading to the extraction point, and it's there, pointing one direction. And so we slowly, very slowly went into that direction and stopped there, because we thought, yep, here's the final stand now. It's a big open wide area, and okay. And then we were told by a different mod, oh yeah, no, that wasn't quite right. It's further down there, other direction. And so we went there, and sure enough, no humans to be seen. Or I think a few, but they all went through the extraction point, so they technically won the game. So good for them, but let's just say the mood of the zombie horde wasn't exactly great, because we were all thinking about, hey, there's going to be a big final stand at the end, and it didn't happen. And then one of the moderators, the main moderator, showed up and said, yeah, this was basically the end of it. Drake is not coming because he's preparing the Foam Pro tour. So usually he would be holding the speech, and he showed the other moderators. Unfortunately, it was like not really a good, thing where they were like introduced to us or anything like that. That was also a bit cut short. And at the very end, everybody was supposed to like check out. That was a campus regulation. That's okay, and get a coin for participating. That's good. And then it was over. And I was like, wait, this is like almost an hour shorter than thought, and no final stand. I mean, maybe I'm expecting too much, but I was kind of hoping for a final stand as the last big thing, and it just didn't happen. It just kind of petered out in the end, and that was a bit of a letdown. I was like, I think this is not good. I think people are not happy about it, and that was like, unfortunately, really the consensus. A lot of people around me were really, I'd say, complaining too much, but they were also not happy with the entirety of the event. It was good overall. They liked it, but they all said, this is not like all the other Endwars. This is a bit different. I can't tell the difference. For me, it was fun. Period. It was fun. It was great. It was outstanding. There's definitely room for improvement for sure. But overall, for me, it was fun. Okay, I talked very long. I'll have to rehydrate again. And then I'll head out to the stores and to the Foam Pro Tour and gonna film there a bit. Whew. And I think this is going to conclude my travel report pretty much, because I will not make it return to Endwar. I don't think so. Not in the next 4, 5, 6 years probably. And by then I'm probably too old for that stuff. But it was great having me. So thanks everybody who helped me, everybody, at least said hi or whatever. Cool thing. Okay, so I wish you safe travels and always a good time.